end up using for the guitar tone? We'd watched the UA Corey Wong video, hadn't we, that day?
Yeah, what's his name? Corey Henry did a sick video on how he does guitar tones, and how he does guitar tones is basically a digital emulation of what Nile Rodgers does, which is plug straight into the desk.
Yeah.
So he's doing, he's running through like fake SSL basically. I'm using Native Instruments guitar rig on Fender, like your, was it like a Princeton or just like a Fender Reverb amp, just one of those, and letting it go, and then trying to get it right in the mix with EQs and compressors.
No, that's cool. I forgot we did that. I thought we were going straight for the desk sound because it sounds so desky and it cuts nicely. But
yeah, and we might have. That's the thing, is we might have recorded it like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I think we went in like that.
Might have done.
Sick.
Yeah, man.
And obviously, like, as well as that, like, you play bass, and the amount of people that are gassing about this bass playing is actually so funny. This is such a meme, mate. Honestly,
The bass got me, to be fair. Like,
I love bass, and like I play bass in one band that's called Queen Colobus, and that's my one chance to like express bass in a band. But outside of that, I play bass on just all my productions, like. And that's my time when I'm like, yes, bass. But you did get me to play things I don't normally play on bass, to be fair. Like there was some of like the movements and the fills, and I was there like, oh, sick. Yeah,
we were working those out because you always had played bass for it. Like from that very first day, you were playing bass. Do you know what I mean? And so moving forward, it just made sense to get you always doing it. Regardless of Robin or Stu or anyone like that, it was like, no, you were in that very first vibe of doing it. Can we just show a just soloed bass and guitar and rhythm section?
Yes.
Just to satisfy my inner nerd need.
Yeah. It's funny isolating it. There's some bits where I scuff really hard, to be honest. Like it's so funny, but like I don't know, like you got this bit.
It's so genuine though, man.
I even like time. No, I didn't time any of it. Well, that's good. What's this? There we go. Yeah, I just love pretending to do bass idioms and stuff. I guess I just love pretending.
I forgot about that Corey Wong thing. I completely forgot about that in that second half of the chorus.
MJ thing. That part. Did you hear that?
Yeah. I completely. Yeah. That was we were saying MJ when we were doing it.
Yeah.
That was the vibe. Obviously,
came out well.
Simp sounds well. What are them simps, man?
Simps. Is a great question. So simps. Synth sounds. Let me just close the guitar things. Simps. Where's the big? There's a lead simps bit. Oh yeah, it's just well, I mean, the whole thing ended up with fake Fender Rhodes going the whole way through. One of them, ubiquitous. I find the Native Instruments one is just sick. There's that, doing that with a bit of a widener on it. One of these, it's just all a good time, really. Which is the Arturia Jupiter, because vintage and brassy and full and wild.
this sort of took place of what we originally did the first time, where you were doing those stabs on the bone, and we layered the bone multiple times. Because we didn't end up doing that this time, which is
no.
Yeah, which I think it was probably partly the fact that everything we did was at like midnight or 1 a.m.
Yeah,
couldn't record bone.
Yeah, for real.
But like, regardless, like, it's such a sick sound.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think we tried to make the like synth brass thing for your first demo.
Yeah, we did.
And like it came out pretty well, but like I remember when we were coming back together to do this here at mine, I was like, oh, I've just got the Arturia stuff, so I'm gonna try doing that sound with the synth that did all the brass synth stuff like back in day, and then just did that and was like, great, it's basically perfect.
The other thing was the fact that Jess, we were both trying to figure out for ages. You start your vocals on the second, or on what in my head is the second chord.
Oh yeah.
Which, it goes between the two chords, the E major and then the A flat minor, right? And your vocal line starts on the opposite place where I would have started.
Oh really?
And that's so cool. Like,
it's really interesting.
It's just, it's kind of mad how because Deck did the same thing as well. He
I guess it depends on your influence on what you hear first, doesn't it?
Yeah. He was like, no, in my head it doesn't start anywhere else, and I'm sure the same with you. Like, that's where it starts, and that's another thing that's been so sick. Getting people involved is like hearing how other people hear something. You know, in my head, you know, I'd already heard the finished version and whatnot, and could never have unheard that and put something somewhere else. But that's just another little thing that I'm mega happy with, the fact that you're like, on that second chord.
Well, I've started to do that with my stuff as well. Is I'll send it to different people, and I'll be like, what do you hear for this? Because you can guarantee people are going to come back with different stuff, and it's like you kind of go a bit ear blind, don't you? Like when you're listening to the track so much, you can't hear anything else. So you need somebody else to listen to it, to bring out a different color in the music.
Yes. Can we just get up that sax solo, man? So I had David message me saying, I love the synth solo at the end. And I was like, oh, I can't wait to talk about that. Like, it's just
plot twist. It's a saxophone.
Plot twist. Only a couple of people have straight up been like, obviously a sax. So because we'd kind of said, let's not make it sound like a sax. Can we just get that up and what we got sent from Ollie?
Yeah.
Just because I remember he put just his raw challenge video up. I'll probably just edit it over this, and it's just a machine.
Yeah, it's
he's an animal. I love doing bits of Ollie. I mean, like, we've got another tune that's coming at the minute, and like, he's just so bang on. His ear is sick, and obviously because he produces as well, like that's another element, and he's just fucking he's a dude, man, and he's a shredder.
Yeah, no,
he's a fucking shredder.
It came across in his challenge, and also this bit of solo did it go over the verse bit?
Originally he just recorded it over the verse, but then we just dragged it to
where's the bit that's like most like kind of where he's going at it almost the most, and he played it and the challenge he played it quite sort of smoothly originally, so we were like, it's building towards the end, so then let's just have some in there that was add to it. Like we were figuring out, weren't we were like, well, we could put the solo in the second verse bit, and it was like, let's try it at the end, and I think now it's made like the most like sensible place for it.
I think now the song has such an arc in terms of energy. But yeah, let's just bang that on with. Can we get it without the?
So
just what he sent us. Yeah.
Here's a sax, and then if I now take all the effects off,
we definitely went to town on this.
Here it's all having a good time. I mean, if I close all these, the chain looks a little bit smaller. I've done like 2 of the same compressor in different places. Like control your levels. Just control whatever happened with the effects. Anyway, I'll take off the effects we've got now. A little bit delay.
That lick, man.
Hard licks. Oh, another delay, of course.
Obviously.
Take off all the
And then we chucked is it an upper fifth or a lower fifth?
And now we turn on the effects.
What did we chuck on there? In terms of doubling it, man.
Wow. Kind of it's mad because again, talking about like world building, and it's like you got a lot of it. You got say the electronic drums as the basis. That makes it fit with all that's going on, and also what's his name, Pazinski did as well. He's doing the most at the end. If we listen to him,
yeah.
Again, it's all like sidechain, but I remember it was like he does this fill. And I was like, is it too much? But I was like, oh, it's the end of a tune. It really doesn't matter. And also, I remember sitting there being like, it's too much. And then like just putting it in.
I love the descent into madness at the end of this track. I thought it was great.
Yeah.
It really does go completely into man. I mean, it's from when you do your big high note. Shit just gets weird from there.
Yeah. That was fun.
Shit just gets weird from that moment. And I'm super happy about that. I'm
great.
I'm not complaining about that. It's but yeah, Will, you're right. Like it matches because we were saying that just making it sound like a saxophone would sound weird.
Yeah.
Like it needed to sound like something else.
Yeah, for real.
Because it would have felt like a real big drop in energy if it was just the sound of one guy and a sax. You know, no disrespect to what he was doing, because what he did is crazy, but it just needed texturally so much thickening.
It's a context thing, and it's like if you actually take something and like put it like in a completely different context than from what it was meant to, or you get either a really not good result, a really average result that you just chuck away, or you get an amazing result. I think that's always going to be a thing of produced music in the last 10, 20 years, if not the whole advent of produced and studio recorded music, like taking things outside of like what it is, like, you know, as what's the Beatles' 5th member's name? George Martin. He said, like, for the first time you could put a flute next to a whole big band and the balance would be fine. You know, you could make sense of that combination and, you know, and have a good time with it.
Exactly.
Talking about sax effects though, I might as well just build it up, like, and talk about them one by one. What have we done? Like, oh my god! So just a huge. If I take that first one, that's how quiet it is. One thing just gaining it. What's that doing? That's that's how much this. Normally this starts at like 20, and I put it to like 67. Then we have a big pitch shifter. I just put 2 Alter Boys in one Ableton rack. That's how we do it. And it's a mixture of an octave up and the Glasper classic, a 4th down. So semitones. You know, kind of really makes it sound outside. A 4th down will always sound sick, pretty much as well. Like even if those notes go to notes that aren't in the chord, it just adds to the. Yeah. You just have to listen to that Casey Benjamin solo on Black Radio and be like, yeah, that's it. That's how we do it. There probably was someone who did it before him, but like, then what? So I turned it down a little bit after that, and then a bit of EQ. What's this saying? That's turns up the mids because what we need more is. Yeah. Then what's after that? We have, is it an amp? No, this is where the synthy thing starts.
That's it. I was going to ask, did we put that envelope on it? We did.
That's it before the envelope.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool, but it's almost like quite bright and quite clean. Like you maybe want to more like cagey, and we put this on it. This is where, you know, often people attribute the synth character or something just by like a filter, like, you know. Yeah. You know, as soon as you put an auto filter or like an auto thing on something, it sounds more like a synth.
This was so simple, wasn't it? it really wasn't planned. That was literally just throwing the kitchen sink at this solo, and we were just fucking saying anything else we could add just to make it more obscene.
A big part is this distortion.
Yeah.
There's another EQ for more mids.
Fuck me.
That's amazing. And then there's another compressor, and then there's another. Oh, this is like just for like level changing. I automated the level a little bit. Where is it? Oh, gain. I literally just had it. Yeah.
So mad.
That's just takes it down a bit at the end, I think, because it was going to the delay as well. Yeah, all in all combined, and it's kind of like, again,
that was by that ending was completely by chance, because we were gonna maybe go to another chorus or whatnot, but that just already felt like the greatest ending. You know, it was like that is already a sick ending, just wobbling those delays out and having it there, because we were like debating whether to go to another chorus or do any more. I mean, some people have said to me like it almost feels like a tease where it ends. And they want that other chorus, but I really like that.
Then you need to listen to the song again.
Yeah, exactly. You know, I'm really happy, guys.
It happens. Yes, we've made a bit banger.
Yeah, on to the next, man. I'm buzzing.
On to the next, exactly.
Yeah. Well, Jess, I'm buzzing for your tune.
Sick. When's that coming out?
When's it coming out, Jess?
Soon.
Yeah.
So, oh, no release date yet. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, there was a release date, and the release date got pushed back because I moved house. So
Of course. No, that's fair.
it's imminent. It's imminent, and then it will come out, and then yeah.
Sick.
I'm really excited for that, Jess. Genuinely, I can't wait. It's such a cool tune. I mean, I got to play it with you for that gig, and that was so much fun. And I really like that tune. It's gonna be cool.
Sick.
Well, man, you want to plug anything?
Don't want to plug anything. Don't know. But oh no, it depends when you put this out. No, I can't even say I've got a remix coming out tomorrow, because if I say that, this video will go out on Monday, and then
Yeah. Or like the day of us recording this. Now, you got the Queen Columbus.
Got Queen Columbus remix dropping of Easy Now. Go stream that.
I've heard it, by the way. Adam showed me on Monday. Jesus.
Oh
Christ.
yes, sick. There you go. If you've had
It's
a feeling,
insane.
and then enjoy.
Yeah, it's sick.
Yeah, enjoy. What else? Stuff coming out. Lots of productions with people. One of the sick projects of the year has been doing Chloe Badu's EP. Just produced a couple tunes on that, and did some vocal mixing. Yeah, enjoyed that EP when it comes out. That's gonna be sick. That was actually the first thing I made in lockdown, was the beat for one of these tunes. So that's gonna be sick. Yeah, apart from that, I'm just doing lots of mixes. I would say hit me up for a mix, but my plate is very full at the minute. Maybe in 2021.
Wait till next year.
I really love what you did with my vocals as well. Just
there you go.
Those up. It was really nice.
Glad to hear that.
I just the last thing I want people to sort of hear, really, I've kind of said it, is like, I hope you can hear how much fun it is and how much fun it was to do, because it's always been such a laugh. And like just throwing the kitchen sink in, going mad with it.
Trust. It's always fun. Always pleasure. It's what we live for.
I really appreciate it, guys.
Well,
Thanks for
seeing
your
the top
time.
of it, it's been crazy.
Huh?
I look forward to seeing the top of it.